As I get closer to the end of my night, or should we say my session, we're also getting close to the end of summer. It is the 16th of September, which means that summer will be ending in about 5 days. The 21st is the official beginning of fall. Even though we're feeling fall a little bit, it's coming. It's coming. So that means that we're getting into a different whiskey season. We're getting into the stormy, the blustery, the inclement weather kind of season. So I have to have this Port Charlotte SC01 from 2012. So if this was bottled last year, that means it's 10 years old. There's no age statement on it, but I don't know. Maybe this was bottled a few years ago. I couldn't tell you. But I bought it at the Summer Spirit release 2023 at the BC liquor stores. That was the 17th of June, 2023. Port Charlotte. Which one was it? I guess it's this one here. The one for $137, $136.99. So $136.99, 136.99 times 15.15. $20.55 more. So $20.65 plus 0.1 plus, what did we say, 136? I mean, it's on here. And yeah, 136.99 plus 136.99 is $157.64 out the door. Yeah, it's not cheap, but it is Port Charlotte, and it is Sauternes cask 01 from 2012. I love Sauternes cask. One of the best Sauternes casks I ever had was from, well, the first one I ever had was from Glenmorangie. That was the what was the name of that Glenmorangie? Nectar d'Or. And then I had Sauternes cask from Kilchoman, which was wonderful. And other Sauternes casks, there was one made by it was a chocolate malt, but it was a chocolate malt finished in Sauternes cask, and that was from what were they called again? Anyway, they were wonderful. It was a Canadian. It was from Vancouver. Oh, from that island just by Vancouver. And they made their name escapes me right now, but they had a wonderful Sauternes cask finish as well. So there was the Kilcolman, there was the Nectar d'Or, there was the chocolate malt. Oh, what was their name again? I must be getting old or something. Anyway, Port Charlotte SC01. I have been looking forward to this bottle ever since I acquired it 3 months ago. Composite cork. And the pour. I love whiskeys from Islay. Does it say anything special on this metal? Oh, here. There are some notes, and they're hard to read. The complexity of this Port Charlotte SC01 2012 pushes the outermost limits of Islay single malt as you know it. Combining our distillery's two utmost obsessions, it is impeccable provenance meet high quality French oak. Yeah. Port Charlotte Cask Exploration Series. This harvest of Islay grown barley was raised by 7 of our farming partners within 10 miles of our distillery, malted to a heavyweight 40 ppm by our maltsters on the Scottish mainland. It would return home to be distilled through tall, narrow-necked stills for ultimate elegance and finesse. Okay, there's more. This 2012 vintage of spirit would take 3 separate paths in its maturation journey, meandering through sherry butts, bourbon barrels, and ex-Sauternes casks to culminate in mellow, heathery gorse and honey notes. In a stunning display of Islay terroir, it is barley grown, distilled, matured, and bottled only on Islay. Okay. There's a bunch of other writing on here which I can't read. This is just... I can't read it. There's not enough... Oh, sorry. I hit the mouse by mistake with my thing. As I was saying, there's not enough contrast here for me to read the writing on there. I can't read it. I just can't. So I'm not going to try. Now that we've been going for some time, I've told you what it cost. I told you everything about it. Now I'm going to go like this. Okay. That was a goof, a large goof, where I put this on the mouse and it stopped the recording, and then I started it again, but then I wanted to make sure that the first part of the recording was, the first 8 minutes was not erased. So I had to stop, or I felt I had to stop and take a look to make sure it's there. And thankfully it's there. Okay. Let's give this a little anaconda. Oh, sheeting action and some good sized droplets. This Port Charlotte is bottled at 55.2% alcohol by volume. So that's considerable strength. Oh, it smells amazing. I'm getting bonfire peat. A little bit of lemon citrus along with my bonfire peat. And that unmistakable slight sweetness. And fruitiness of the Sauternes cask. This has had some sherry cask too before it was finished in Sauternes. I think there was some ex-bourbon in there as well. I remember reading something like that. Well, you can always go back to see what I had read from what was on the bottle. Oh, okay. Bit of an espresso coffee note. Bit of a chocolate vibe. This may prove to be exquisite. Smells great. Okay. I love the nose of it. And Port Charlotte peat meets Sauternes. Oh. Right away, I get bonfire smoke. And curiously enough, hazelnuts. This is hazelnuts on the palate and hazelnuts on the finish. I will have to give it another go. But at 55.2%, it's not hot at all. It just goes down easy. Okay, on the nose I get the sweet Sauternes and French oak. On the palate, once again, hazelnuts out the yin yang. Now, are the hazelnuts brought on by a combination of the last whiskey I had to drink, which was the Redbreast pot still, and this? or is it just this that's giving me the hazelnuts on the palate? Strong hazelnuts. I can't pull apart the Sauternes finish and the bonfire Port Charlotte peat smoke. They come in as a cohesive whole. It ends up being one flavor, which is hazelnuts. Nice. I can sort of get the Sauternes on the nose, get the bonfire peat smoke on the nose. But when I taste them together, once again, hazelnuts. I love it. I love this whiskey. This is nice. This is a pleasant dram for those nights where the wind is blowing and the rain is pelting on your windows, and it gets colder as the night goes on and the snowflakes start to fall. This is what you want to be sipping right by a nice roaring fire. Yes, this is where it's at. Shall I try some water with it? Will that spoil the experience? Will that... I don't need to put too much. Half a spoon. Half a spoon of water. We'll give it a try. I'm still getting hazelnuts. Lovely. Okay, I'm getting a little less Sauternes, getting a little less oak, getting a little less smoke on the nose now that I've added water. What will it give me on the palate? Yeah. I'm still getting hazelnuts. But the smoke is really coming out. The bonfire smoke, and it tastes the same way as barn board would smell. You know, that old gray wood from the side of a barn that hasn't been painted red? Barn board. And yes, hazelnuts, but there's barn board and hazelnuts. Once again, now I get some chocolate on the nose. The mouthfeel is still viscous and oily. Get the Sauternes, the sweet Sauternes cask. Get some smoke. Now I get hazelnuts less with the addition of water. The smoke and the finish, the smoke and the Sauternes kind of are divided. Now I can pick them apart. But without the addition of water, all I get is hazelnuts. And it's delicious. Oh man. Port Charlotte usually has a really fine whiskey. This one is no exception. It is wonderful. Slancheva.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.